before we start, we would just like to know more about your company, about you. How did you start this company and what it is now? It's a group of 5 companies.
Yes. And it's called Area 1.
Area 24.
Yes.
So, Arun was an MBA graduate, right? So, while he was doing his MBA, he started a company called Stage 365. That's the first company. So, Stage 365 is an event management company. So, he has done around 200 to 300 odd weddings back in those days, along with his MBA. So, that is the first company, like a first baby. So, then slowly we got into corporate events. We do social events as well as corporate events. So, one of our clients is Gallagher. I think you've heard of Gallagher. So, we have such companies that we cater to. So, later, after his MBA, he ventured into real estate, right? So that is where Area 24 comes. So Area 24 is a real estate firm. We are channel partners to all the big builders. So we have Shobha, Prestige, Carley, and all the builders that you've heard of. We give them things, right? So
we help them to sell their properties to the clients as well. So the builder can't sell alone.
So we market.
So we market the apartments or villas or plotted development. So all three we do. So we started from A-grade builders only. So we see there are 2-3 categories in the builders also. So A is a top builders like Phoenix, Shobha, Prestige kind of thing. B is kind of Purvanka, Provident, like that. The B and the C categories now they started to
yes, that's all your standalone buildings and smaller
kind of
ventures.
legacy. It's legacy because of so we started A-grade. We took the A-grade builders properties and we started selling. So once we started the selling, the clients, the more interaction with the clients is us. First we guide them how the property is, what they are doing, and how many acres, the plot size, and what and all development will be there in future. Everything we will explain, and we'll guide them to go visit the properties. After that, to buy. So like that, the Area 24 reality asking the picture. Once
So along with that, we started property consultancy. Right, so suppose you have an X amount, say for example 2 CR that you have in your mind that you want to invest. So we suggest based on our ROI that you're expecting for that investment, we suggest what is the right property that you need to invest on. Whether you are going to invest on a rental income or you're buying a plot somewhere and it is going to give you a return only after a certain year, and all of that we do. So like this, we had a set of clientele, and our clientele is mostly in Dubai, UK, and US also. Okay, so since we started this property consultancy, slowly we used to sell them properties, right? So there was a need to maintain those properties. So we got into property management. Okay, because all of these NRI clientele, they don't have anyone to take care of the properties here. So we started with that, and along with that, they would want those units that they've invested on to be put on rent. So we started renting.
Then slowly renting this necessity asking.
Yeah. Before renting, if it was a new house, obviously you have to get your interiors done.
Yeah.
So we slowly ventured into that also. So it was like they wanted one person. They didn't want to communicate with two to three different vendors to get their property done. So that is when we got into interiors, right? So that is necessary designs.
So already we have done 100 plus units in Bangalore residential only.
And commercial, if you see, I think you guys have heard of Sampan Union.
Yeah.
The Tamil as well. Yeah, Kurnokia. So that is why we have segregated it. If you ask me why do we have all of the different companies, everything was under Area 24 before. Okay, but due to all of these GST reasons and different client types, so we had to bifurcate everything. So that's why Nesthetic Designs. Nesthetics is a very unique name because just like Netflix, Netflix Aesthetics.
Yeah.
So that is why we got that name. We registered it. So Aesthetics, and then slowly after interiors, then we ventured into construction. So first we got into renovations, remodeling, and everything, and then we got into construction. So we have bifurcated that also into Atha Construction. So it is a separate entity. So all of these are your private limited or LLP. So the Stage 365 is an LLP, Nesthetic Designs is an LLP. The rest of it is a private limited.
The reality is proprietorship.
Proprietorship. Everything was a proprietorship before. But because we were dealing with clients who are abroad also, so we have Japanese clients as well. So we had to, bifurcate and register. So in UBCT also we have done Japanese companies interiors, a complete floor of it. So and during COVID, we have sold the most number of flats in Carnet next to Manyata Tech Park. So he's got an award for that also, to see the awards there. So got an award for most selling during the COVID.
Nice. So you are into from constructing to interior to selling to renting.
Designing as well.
Yeah.
We have a separate architects team.
So I'll tell you what is the meaning of Atha means. Atha means beginning.
An auspicious beginning actually.
Yeah, it's a Sanskrit word. Atha means beginning, actually. So we keep beginning. For every poem, it's a beginning for them actually. The dream is for a person who want to build a home. That is the dream for everyone actually. So that we take, it's a beginning for everything. So he brings more houses like that. So other constructions became.
So we've expanded. So not just in Bangalore, we provide services all over Karnataka, Hyderabad also, and we have offices in Ballari as well as Mysore.
So we have another two branches. Later on, everything we are doing, we want to enter in a developer, as a developer. So we came to developer. So now we are doing our own projects. So like that starts the journey.
So you guys have questions?
So we have a question. So what inspired you to start this business?
So
His whole family is into business background.
yeah.
So they deal with cement, steel, and all of that, and they've also developed land. Their own land they started developing, so converted into sites and sold it, all of that, and that is where his interest started. He always had interest in event management as well. So.
Now means we want to, like I want to start it new, I don't want to see from 10th itself I started going to work actually, like a newspaper boy, as a milk boy, as a courier boy. I worked all the things. After that I came to, when I was in degree, I going for teaching for the computers, who is learn in the villages, they want to learn computers now. So that way I gone to teach them. So myself I'm doing in every part, in the BU or in the degree, I started to work that time itself, so that I want to go for business kind of thing.
So he's not from Bangalore. He moved after his studies to Bangalore actually. So he's from Hassan.
Hassan. District?
Karnataka.
Hassan, not Hassan. Assam. It's Assam. Karnataka.
How many people do you have under you? Okay.
Now,
Like immediately under you, focus on.
immediately under me, Ramya is there. HR,
Like how big is the team you have under you?
see, my team is very big actually. The laborers, what we have is around 80 something, 80 plus laborers are there. Engineers, around 15 to 20 engineers are there. After that, the office will come. So in office also we have so many divisions: architect, the designer team, the sales team, finance also, HR, administration, operations, so like that. So we have a number of, we don't daily interact with them actually. So I interact only with the major, the bosses. The maiden will take care of completely operations and the sales. I look into finance as well as bringing the new people to the client, to the company, and like traveling to some other states like Dubai. Next, we are targeting to Dubai to open a company over there also. So like that.
And how would you describe your leadership style?
See, leader will not at a time, right? It will not come immediately. Leadership, actually, the journey is starting whenever coming to a company or when you going to be a CEO of or an MD. The leader will come in your solar hearted like when you want to be in what do you say like that.
No, they're asking you, I think what they meant is, what is your leadership style? Like, how would you take care of the team or run a team?
I would I'm very soft, concerned person. Like I don't directly deal with the people. So otherwise, what they do, if I scold or if I do something, they will take it very personally and they will distract. Actually, I always encourage the people who is doing good the work first thing is, and we have sections for meetings. When we have meetings, we will encourage in everyone. Like till office party, we have what we have the birthdays calendar also.
We're very
Encourage them
social. It is not like we mingle with everyone, right? It is not. We don't see what to say. We don't differentiate among the employees. We see everyone equally, and we take care of them. If they have any concerns, they can come and talk to us. So if not him directly, but yeah, indirectly.
We looking as a family, also. We treat it as a family. That's what the leadership will come actually always. The teamwork.
We encourage them to learn new things, basically.
So as a leader, what are the most important qualities you see as a leader?
Like someone in your industry, but what qualities you see to, you can say that this is a very nice leader. Like you think like someone like yourself, or you think like someone else with some other qualities there are that could make that person a good leader.
And that's what the dedication actually always. My another friend is actually moving.
Dedication, not giving up.
Yeah.
See, running a business is not like a smooth ride, right? So it has its own ups and downs. So not giving up is one of the good things that we see in a leader. And if someone is not, see, everyone has their bad days. If someone is not, we try to motivate them. If someone is not up to the mark, like employees or anyone, so we try to motivate them, check what is happening. If they have any issues, we try to solve them. So yeah, a leader should be the one who takes, the team together. See, everyone can't give their 90% or 100% everything,
Yeah.
right?
And my friend is another company he's in Nemo over buildings. Yeah. How he comes, he's a CEO and he came from UK actually. He studied there only actually, most part. If you are CEO or MD, how you will come actually? In the car, keeping big mobile. He literally walk and come. If he is somewhere in the university and he will come over here and he will talk. Why?
They're very down to earth.
It should be like that actually. That time the people will connect you. Similarly, we had this one also.
So like, what kind of ethical dilemmas you are faced while running the business?
See, there are so many things actually. There was. Yes, actually.
So what happens is ours is into construction, right?
From the laborers, okay, they distract very easily and they are attracted for the money. Okay, somebody is giving more they'll immediately jump into directly to their team actually. So from there, in the office also, so many people will try to see if you are not liking me, you will tell 10 people to no, the system is not right. So same thing happens here also. Just it is not like multi-millionaire or we have thousands of people. We have around 4 year only around 100 and plus, like 150 plus. That's it. So what the easy way to spread around this is also one way. And some people will not work and they will manipulate you to sir, we have done, I have done here this one, I have done that. That is also there. And so many loopholes are there in the construction companies also. The bulk orders. When they do bulk orders, so many the product will be not there that time. So that is also the lack of sales. The sales people is not good. The sale will not happen that time. The main service business is sales concept is. People who will not work and they'll promise when they are joining the company, they'll promise so many things. Sir, I will do this. I will bring 5 sales. That is. So they can't do actually. They'll not do. We will face the problem. Actually, simply we are giving so many. See, you are coming and you are asking 1 lakh rupees for 5 sales. I am giving you 1 lakh rupees, but the sales is not 0.
So what happens is like, see, actually based on their agreements, whatever we signed with the employees, they would have been given a target. If they don't achieve it, we'll have to remove them. But it gets very difficult because they have other reasons. So that is what he's trying to explain. But what was the expected answer?
Just to add up, can you give one specific example of a situation where doing the right thing kind of conflicted with your business interest?
See how it's in construction, what will happen in the village I'm talking about, not in the city. The city, how it will be, everybody is busy and everybody know how the people and they will only see the background of the company, how they are doing it. They'll come to the another site and they will check everything and they will do it. They don't have concern anything in the construction. But in the same thing in the village, what will happen?
In the 2-tier cities, second tier, 2-tier cities.
10 people will be there, they'll sit idle, okay? They'll come and they will tell, sir, we don't want to do this. I want to do this. They will tell, sir, bricks will not come like this. You should keep like this. The wire will not go like this. So what they do, so they will distract. And some people will manipulate that and they will destroy the complete construction itself. And the client will take back of the contract itself.
So what happens is, see, ours is a very premium construction. So if you ask me what do we charge per square feet, it is 2799 per square feet is what we charge. So here we want to give, other companies start at 1600 also. Okay, but there are a lot of hidden charges. So for example, your compound wall is not included, your underground sump is not included, they add it later. Just to sell it, they sell it at 1600. But we don't want to do that. So that is the reason we have actually worked on this package for 2 years. So we did some research, worked on it and saw what is the current market and everything. And we arrived at this price. And this price 2799 also includes your interiors. So suppose you are constructing a house, whatever you need basically for the house is there. Right? It is not like add-on packages again and again that you need to take. So that is what we wanted to achieve. So what happens here is automation is also included, basic automation. For example, your SOS alarms, it is very important at your houses if you have elderly people, right, in the washrooms especially. Then your gas leakage sensors, your wall mounting sensors. Suppose you're out of the city for a while and you're concerned about the safety. Nowadays, a lot of houses come with the glasses, glasses used most extensively. There are no grills, so safety concerns are there. So these kind of very basic, which is required, is what we have included in the 2799. Of course, there are other packages above that and beyond that, but then we have introduced this package. So what happens in two-tier cities, what happens in get at a very lesser price also. What they do is they don't do certain technical aspects. For example, in construction, side stone masonry is very important. That makes the building very strong. So nowadays you are hearing a lot of buildings are collapsing, falling apart and all of that. So we want to keep our structure very strong. So that takes a lot of time for the structure to be solid. Right? So certain people skip this. And in two-tier cities and all, they don't have the concept of leaving setbacks and everything. Nowadays you're listening to in the news, right? They don't leave setbacks. Your setbacks are the amount of feet that you need to leave in and around the road.
Road.
Yeah. So I don't believe in all of that.
Hmm.
So if you see most of the old houses, they are constructed on the boundaries itself. Right?
Coming from a tier 2 city, that's like, everyone does that.
Everyone, even here,
Yeah.
no one follows. Now it is stricter and getting it done. So what happens in these kind of, we want to give good service to the client and good product, right? But other people influencing them saying it is taking so long, why is it taking so long, why is it like, why are you using so much steel here, that, this and all. Clients get a little distracted. So we are trying to do ethically what is right, right? But clients don't understand the fact that
If
foundation
they
is important.
doesn't know the concept of construction, so they
They listen to everyone, every uncle who's involved, every other relative who is involved into it, who comes and visits your site and says, why is this like that, why is that this? So that time it becomes very difficult, and certain times the client will want us to, not use good premium products. They are like, they listen to someone else and that time you can't really convince the client.
Cheaper stuff.
cheapest.
Cheapest stuff, yes.
They want cheapest.
And most of the builders that you see, you won't even be able to differentiate between first copy. You don't get first copies just in your clothing and accessories. You get first copies in the wires and everything. So they use it. But we don't want to use that. We don't want to give cheaper this one because
Future will some problem is there.
see, you build a house once. See, most of
Same
the
thing,
people build house once in their lifetime. It's not like they build every other year, right? So we don't want to do all of that.
So and another one is there actually why we came to this package. So many people like everybody used to apartment nowadays. So in Karnataka, if you see South Indians always they want an independent house, right? They don't want to. They want to use swimming pool or even jacuzzi or steam everything, but they can't able to fit it in the house. So that we came in 30-40. We are giving swimming pool, we give jacuzzi, we give gym, everything. Whatever you have in the
Apartments, all the amenities
all
that
the
you get in
amenities we added
apartments,
over
minus
here.
the crowd.
Yeah.
Is what you get in the villa. So it is an individual this one. See, most of certain people don't like these community. They don't want to be in a community. They want their private life. Right? Secluded, yes. Because communities nowadays you see an apartment complex has around 2,000 units.
And it is not registered to you. Once it's demolition, so
The value is not there.
Only 100
Apartments
years.
are depreciating anytime. So but along with that, the clubs and everything, it's far off. It's not very close to your houses. So if you want to enjoy your swimming pool or your jacuzzi, you need to go to a club. You need to register into one of the clubs, or you need to go to resorts every other time. So we thought why like
the
everything
people
should
also
be
will
included.
actually the privacy problem will be there.
But the thing is this 2799, it might increase or decrease in the future, right?
Depend upon the material.
Yeah.
Privacy. But ours is now also the 2799 nobody is giving.
Okay.
So-
in entire in Bangalore nobody is doing our concept actually.
Right, okay.
2799 doesn't increase or decrease, I tell you. So the package might change later depending on it. But if I am telling it is at 2799 today, and you are coming and making an agreement with me saying we lock the price.
Like, if I want to like register it for like I'll just build a house like in 10 years. So the 2799 will be
Ten years is a huge time actually, because material, right? Your main material in the construction is your cement and steel. So over the past 5 months, it has raised twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Every year
So-
10% difference.
So I can't.
30% increases.
So you're saying that this 2799 is not constant? It's not
Obviously, inflation will apply.
It keeps on rising, but the thing is, today if you book, so you're planning to construct after 3 months.
Okay.
That 3-month period is required for you to design your house, right? So there'll be a number of changes in the designs that you want. You will be connected with the architect's team, and in the meantime, you work on your permissions and everything. You need to get all these permissions to construct the house, right? So what we do, you sign an agreement today. So we lock the price until your house gets constructed. It is only 2799 per square feet. We're not going to just because the price of the steel increased, I'm not going to increase the package. That price locking is there.
So it's 2799 for everything, construction, interior, design.
Construction design, yes,
Yeah.
of course. So design, construction, interiors, and automation.
Ah.
Basic automation, as I was
Ah.
mentioning, those
Yeah,
SOS
yeah.
alarms,
Ah.
gas leakage sensors, and all, CCTV cameras. What is majorly required, and what is that? Video doorbell, all of that.
What steps has your organization taken to promote gender equality, women empowerment, or youth training?
Quality first.
Gender equality.
Sorry. Yeah.
So we have both. Like,
Yeah.
we don't hire just men or women. We give equal opportunities. See, even in construction, it is. They say mainly it is men oriented.
Yeah, design all will do women's actually.
Oh, most of the sales and architects are ladies. Women's team. Yes.
Both are there. For the sales and marketing purpose, most of the men will be there. And the architect in architect stage, the women will be there.
QS is also a women.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
satisfied with that answer?
And about the youth training?
Sorry?
Youth training part.
Do
You
you have
training,
interns?
we take interns.
You take interns?
We do take interns, yes. We have an intern
Mhm.
who joined very new, like he just passed out and he joined us, and he didn't know what he wanted to do. So we tried to put him in everything. He's a civil engineer actually, so we tried to push him to go to site as well. So try different things. See, as a civil engineer, you can take any this one sub professions, right? So we asked him to be a site engineer. We asked him to go visit other sites, pull contacts. So we've given all the possible what to say opportunities, and he ended up selecting designing. So we helped him with that also. Now he is really good at it. It's I think hardly 4 months. He's completely taking care of electrical and electronics.
How do you ensure that all the employees feel included and valued regardless of their background?
So we have weekly some kind of activity, that this and everything. Last
They
Saturday,
always,
birthdays we
birthdays.
celebrate, potlucks they do, and
Every festivals also we celebrate actually.
and recently on Saturday we just wanted 15-20 minutes time out kind of. So we sat, everyone were doodling whatever they feel like. And if they have any concerns, they come to us. We also constantly ask them if everything's fine and
We have insurance also for them, travel when if they are traveling, if anything happens also, we have insurance for us. And health insurance also, traveling insurance is issued. Yeah.
So how do you handle conflicts within your team?
that's so
That's one of the things.
most difficult also.
Yeah.
We hear both sides of it. So we give equal opportunity for them to, I'll give an example. There was a lady employee and a male employee. And after office hours, the male employee offered to drop the female employee. And a little bit of
Understanding.
not misunderstanding. He stepped out of this one and all of that, and it was a very difficult situation. Okay, because that girl came back crying and all of that. So she was like, no, my parents won't allow me to work if this is the case. And this happened after office hours and out of the office. It's not inside the office, but still it's a responsibility, right? So we heard our side of the story, and we heard his side of the story as well. And later we asked them if they are okay to sit together in front of us and talk about it and clarify what happened and everything. But they didn't want to do that. Girl didn't want to do that. So we called in that other person, and we spoke to him and asked him why was this and what led to this and everything. And he was guilty. He offered to apologize, and
We took the email.
we took in writing that this won't happen again and all of that. Yes, we've taken certain steps.
How has diversity contributed to your company's growth and culture?
See, we have people from every state, background, and everything. Okay, so if you ask me, I have people from rural side also. I have people from Kerala, I have MP, and I have architects from Delhi, and all other states. So what happens, they all learn each other's language and everything, and then we get together for some kind of activities and stuff. So we try to include every other state's activities and their perspective, everything.
This now bonding within the team.
Yes.
Recently, Onam has been done, no? So our team has been done Onam. So they are teaching us.
So do you think this inclusivity really is their motivation?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
See, people, they're very, everyone is proud of their backgrounds, right? So when they get to share it with others, they feel included. Most of the people from other states are outside of their houses. So once, even at work, where they feel welcome and the team is very supportive, they feel at home, like, happy.
Has it created conflict? With diversity?
Yes, it does. See, it does actually. So there are a lot of ego clashes that happen. So, for example, a marketing person would have told, it would have started from something very small, but sometimes it escalates a lot. So then what happens is it becomes between states also. It does. But as you know, maintaining a group of people is not easy because everyone has their different perspectives. Different ideology, yes. Not everyone can see a thing the same. Perspective is different, so of course.
So where does Atha stand on sustainability? Like, are there any, do you have any initiatives with that as well?
Sustainability.
Yeah.
We are yet to start with all of these initiatives, for example, but we promote sustainability through our packages, EcoBill. So, see, we try to minimize the, landfill, garbage, and everything. So, to manage that.
Green concept.
Green concept, yes.
Completely green concept. So without plastic.
Any carbon footprint, right?
Yeah.
So, see, not everyone would want that. So,
So you offer them, it's up to the client if they want.
Yes.
It's up to the client.
Yes.
It depends upon the client, right? How they want to be. So we can build it as completely stone itself. Only stone, using stone.
we suggest,
Please. Obviously.
we offer
It's up to the client,
It is
yeah.
up to the client.
So, what strategies do you use to keep employees motivated during very challenging times? Just answer that. Sorry.
So we see, as I was saying on Saturday also, everyone was crammed at work and we had some time on that, and so we were like sitting and doodling whatever we feel like about their day.
So like everyone comes together?
Yeah, everyone comes together, wherever the team is.
I'm not confused with another question.
Sorry?
I was confused with another question.
Oh,
Yeah.
no worries.
What impacts have your initiatives had on the local community as a whole?
Maybe we are also local.
No, actually.
It's like the area construct. Do you have any conflict with the local community there, or like
See, always it's a construction, okay? Next to house is not letting you construct your own home. Always they fight. So that's what we are in between. So if the neighbor house demanding something or they are creating problems, we should be avoiding that actually. Always.
No, not the right answer that you asked for the question, but
About the construction I'm talking about. Yeah.
yes.
Not in the office kind of thing.
if you have to pinpoint one thing, which was like in your entire journey, which was the biggest challenge which you had to overcome?
Scaling.
Finance also.
Uh,
It's a company. How much you can put? It is not. It will not work actually.
See,
It will
it's
be
never
asking-
enough.
and never-
Funding is never enough,
Yeah.
right? So,
That in real estate, it's
Exactly.
yeah, because
Our project is also not small one to not 2 crores. It's a completely up to go 500 CR also.
actually, I was looking for something more personal,
Yeah.
like something that you had to overcome, not as a company as a whole. Like,
But
you
as an
started,
entrepreneur.
yeah, as an entrepreneur, what you have to overcome, like, you had some personal issues or something which, like starting a business, were you conflicted between starting a business, or like, while you told me that you started the stage 365 while you were in the MBA, so did you had like problems like managing college with this?
Yeah, problem like this. Actually, I'll get in the weddings in between the colleges also. And I don't have manpower immediately, and I also come to Bangalore to pick the flowers actually. So late night I have to travel. Like in the 4 p.m. I have to start, and I'll reach over here 5 again, and I have to go back again to Tumtur or somewhere wherever the event will be. So that is a challenge again with the laborers also. There also it's a very challenging.
managing
managing
laborers is
laborers is
another
very-
task.
Yeah, and in event management also, the client will ask more. Whatever you done, they don't have satisfactions actually. Always, they want something more.
they feel it's always less.
Yeah.
You can't satisfy a person.
In service business, always whatever you give, they
It's
don't
never
satisfy-
enough.
Never enough. That is the more challenging.
So what advice would you give for the young entrepreneurs who's coming up?
Never give up. No matter how bad the day is.
Yeah.
See, as I was saying, every business has its ups and downs. So sometimes it is financial, sometimes it is your employees, sometimes it is your clients. So as we were just saying, you can't satisfy everyone, right? So sometimes you feel, why did we even do this? Do we have to go through this? Because running a business is not easy. It is like not a 9 to 5 job. Okay, so you don't get your personal offs. Even if you want to, you will be like there's a client in a service-oriented business. Your clients come only on Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sundays are the most busiest thing. You have to sacrifice that. Okay, even after sacrificing, sometimes you feel like, okay, why am I even doing this? So you would want to give up most of the time. Okay, it's
It is not
very
9 to 5 job. It's 24/7. It should be in the business itself. The business is like.
So you see, one day you will be like, okay, I solved this issue, there is an issue, I solved this. From now, okay, everything is going to go smooth. The next minute you will have something else on your plate. So you will have to again, go to the, assess the situation, find a way to solve it. So every day is challenging and every day is not alike. So you can never give up. So
Be positive always. Be thinking the positive things actually. See, whenever the challenges comes, always as a human, you will go decrease, and you feel very bad, and you will stuck somewhere. Don't do that.
feel like giving up.
Exactly.
Most of the time. If
So-
there are 100 days, 80 days you will feel like giving up. Okay, so suppose I have a site visit at 5 o'clock in the morning, I have to go somewhere. Waking up is a task because late night you would have to come after a meeting around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Then again, you feel like, why am I even doing this? And the financial crisis, your employees crisis, everything. So you'll have to see everything altogether. So,
Finance also, it will not come in very easily and it will not come on your time. Yeah.
so you have a commitment. So you have to make that payment tomorrow. But your clients won't make that payment. You would have, see, everyone will have this contingency plans and everything. But still, sometimes there are times when that gets stuck. There are delays and everything. So you can't even convince them, you can't even convince them. So you'll have to find a way. So you'll have to be very quick. Rather than thinking of quitting, you need to find other ways to
Making
actually
decisions.
decision making.
And what do you do to ensure that all employees are like included in the decision making process, despite their background and culture?
See, if I am thinking of changing the proposal, like I mean package. So, for example, 2799, what I was mentioning, if I am going to change it or make some changes in it, I involve everyone. I involve the sales team. Okay, we are involved obviously, and there is a QS also is involved. Architects are also involved. Everyone has a different perspectives. QS takes care of the quantity, and all of that. So they're the ones doing the BOQs. Okay, so we'll have to take their consideration because material variations and everything where we can reduce it, we can purchase department will have to take care because they know in and out of the market. So what is the material that we are receiving at and all of that. So beat anyone in the sales team is also important in this because sales team know what the customer wants. They would have spoken to hundreds of customers, clients, right? So and they know exactly what is the point where we will be missing out. So suppose not everyone would be able to afford 2799. And if a client is very, they want certain changes in that 2799 also. So the sales team will know. And if we can afford that, under that is what the QS will tell us. And the architect, if they can do anything in the design perspective, which is cost effective, so we include everyone at the decision making.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Construction is completely teamwork. We can't miss one people also.
We include site engineer also.
Yeah.
How do you envision the future of your business in terms of growth and community contribution?
Okay, growth, as we mentioned, we have expanded to Mysore and Ballari, and we started in Hyderabad also, and Arun was mentioning we are starting in Dubai. And similarly, we are going to venture into tier cities in Karnataka first, and then go Pune and other places. Pan-India, yes. So we have been, Area 24 reality is Pan-India because if you were to Aster clinics, we have provided them with spaces all over India, be it Pathankot or extreme northeast. We have provided them office spaces, like lab spaces sitting here in Bangalore. So that is one thing that what excites us, that you can sit here and take care of other this one. So we are planning to expand in that way, having channel partners and working through them. So and
Community contribution.
community contribution, yes, we will be starting it very soon. Like we actually do that services. So we met Arun sir also similarly. So he has all these kind of foundations and
We help
things.
for productions also. I think if you see that guy, Eye Opener,
Yeah.
he is in which, what is the,
He's blind actually. So he runs a foundation called Samarthana Trust.
okay.
Okay, so we try to go there, meet people. If someone wants to work, actually they provide work opportunities to blind people also. So they place them. So we would
So
be.
they are the creator of the blind cricket.
They're taking care of the blind cricket actually, World Cup.
Oh, okay.
This year I think they're running their first women's World Cup. So they won 6 times, 6 times actually. Men's
So the
World
ball
Cup.
also, no?
So in the future we might have it.
Oh, okay.
For the
Like-
blind
So
people.
there's
Some,
And the pitch is also metal. So
Okay.
it-
Oh, we have on the
Yeah.
And we have done 2 temples in the Karnataka itself. We have contributed for the society. As well as
And
we.
they are renovating old temples and everything that we go and help them with. And
Mostly
the plan
we
to
will
hire.
look for the like blind people who is not able to do the job. We see as a person who always we help to the another person who is not able to do. So that way we will find the.
So in the future, we might have a team for of them.
We get certified in them actually. When you help the blind or the fully what you say the people-
Physically challenged.
physically challenged.
And what motivates you to do this? You can be like satisfied with what's going on. Like,
Yeah, what is
I can't know.
what motivates you guys like
Driving
for the growth of the business and even like including the sustainability and like including all time background, the client people.
See, we are very motivated with him also because his main idea is even physically able people need to pay tax. So they don't want to go tax free. They don't want anything tax free. Even they want to feel they are eligible for tax. They feel they are eligible for tax, right? So what they are trying to do is place these people. They train. I think you guys need to visit that trust one day. They train all these backward classes where they economic also and physically able, to, not just blind. Those who can't even speak, they train them actually. So we have been seeing these kind of works. Even Arul, I think you have not met Arul Das, right?
No, they not personally.
He also does all of these social initiatives a lot. Okay, so
We have done Rotary's Red Lamp also.
all of those things we'll be doing. What happens is that gives you a sense of community. Okay,
Positiveness.
positive.
Feel you happy actually.
So when you see them happy, it motivates you.
Yeah.
Okay, so even just go talk to them for a minute or two, they feel so happy. And they want to be treated equally.